Hi, this is Russell Thunder from teachertrainingvideos.com. Today we're going to look at Moodle. We're going to look at one of the quiz types in Moodle, and it's the quiz type where you can add up an image and then you can label that image, so the participants, the students, can actually label it. Now, we use that a lot in language teaching. We upload an image of, say, a house, and then the students have to label different parts of the house. But we can use it in any sort of training. You can upload it, for example, in a multimedia course. You might have an interface that you want the students to label. So you upload the image of the interface and then the students add the labels. I'm going to start by showing you an example so you can clearly understand exactly what I mean. Then I'm going to show you how to build one. There are a few tricks to keep in mind. It's a very useful quiz types, and let's start straight away. So to quickly explain what I mean, here is an image. This is an interface, but this could be a picture of a house, it could be a table, it could be anything. And I can simply drag the words into the right place where all the different parts go. And then once I've done that, I can then click on the button here and check whether I got the answers wrong or right. So that is what we call a kind of drag onto image quiz type in Moodle. Now I'm going to show you how you create these. Okay, so the first thing obviously we need to do is add a quiz type. So we click on add an activity, and we're going to click on quiz, and obviously you need to name this quiz. All right, so I'm going to call this quiz image close. All I need to do is to simply give the name. I don't need to write in a description or anything like that at all. Just going to click on that, okay, and call it image close. And then I'm not going to look at any of these settings. We can always come back and change those anyway. I'm going to click on save and display. And now I need to edit the quiz. So I click on edit quiz. So I need to obviously add questions to this quiz. Now, in the case of a clickable image, we normally just have the one question in the quiz, but obviously that depends. You could have plenty of questions if you want. So I'm going to click on add, and then I'm going to click on add new question. And the one that we're looking for is what we call here drag and drop onto image. All right, sometimes it might be in a different place in the list of things, and then click on add. So we're now ready to start. So what we're going to do is we're going to add up an image, and then we're going to add some draggable areas, labels onto that image. And what we'll do to make it simple is we'll use an image of a house. So I'm just going to give the question name here, and I'm just going to write here drag the correct labels onto the image. So I'm just giving a quick description. Now the next thing I need to do, and I won't worry, but I can always come back and change these things anyway. The next thing I need to do is to get that background image, and so I'm going to click here, choose a file. I've got a file already on my computer, so I'm going to click here and just quickly go to my desktop, and on my desktop hopefully there is a picture. There it is, of a house. Click on that, click on open, and then upload this file. File is uploaded. There it is. Now we're going to make this image draggable, so we can label the garage, we can label the driveway, we can label the door or the porch, the windows, the chimney, the trees, the sky, etc. So as I said, this doesn't have to be an image of a picture. It could be a table, it could be a graphic of a web page, it could be anything, but basically something that you want to label. So once you've got your image up onto the screen, the next thing you need to do is to click on draggable items. You click here, and this is where you define the labels. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, and I'm changing that to draggable text. Okay, and I'm simply going to add the text. So we'll do one which we're going to call, for example, garage. And now we're going to do another one. So we're going to click again here, draggable text. We can actually drag images onto the image, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to do here drive, or driveway. Drive will do fine. I'm going to click on the third one here, and I'll do, for example, roof. Okay, and then we'll do another one here, and we'll do porch. Porch. And we'll do a final one, and we'll make the last one window. So we're just basically adding the text now. Instead of, we've got two options. We can either make text drag onto the image, or we can actually drag images onto the image. If I'd have chosen draggable image, but I'm choosing draggable text. So that's really important that you put the text in, and obviously we are adding all of these texts to this first image of the house. So let's now get on to the next stage. All we need to do now is to actually tell the images, or to tell the image where the label should go. So we're now going to click on drop zone. And what we need to do is to click here and choose the words and the drag zone. We'll be sorting out these drag zones in a minute. So I'm going to choose, in this case, I'm going to choose garage for the first one, draggable item drive, draggable item roof, draggable item porch, draggable item window. Okay, so we've now added that, but what we now need to do is to make sure that we know in the image where those things are going to go. So once we've now associated these drop zones, if we now move up to the top of the screen, you'll see that the words that we've added here have now been associated, and we're going to move them into position. So we're going to say window will go here, we're going to say porch will go here, we're going to say roof will go here, we're going to say drive will go here, and then we're going to say garage will go here. So what we're now doing is taking those words and dictating the drop zones where we expect the users to drag the words into. Okay, and I'm going to click on that button there. So it's a useful button to click on. It means that the words will always be kind of jumbled. Now I'm not going to go through the things like the feedback and stuff like that, because I just want to really show you what this is going to look like. So I'm going to click on save changes, and if we click now on here, we can actually preview the question. So I'm going to click on that. Here is the question. Notice, okay, notice you've got these drop zones. You might want to be careful sometimes about where you put them so that they're nice and clear. So the garage would go there, the porch would go there, the window would go there, the drive would go there, and the roof would go there. And hopefully there's a button that will now allow me to submit and finish, and hopefully give me some feedback on what I've done. Okay, and obviously this is just a like a preview, so we're not going to get all the official feedback that we get. And remember, we haven't programmed in the feedback, etc. But you can see there, basically that's how it works. Now, as I did say, and I just closed the window down, there are lots more things that you could do. If we went back to the editing of this particular question, there's all sorts of things that you could set in terms of coming down here and adding in combined feedback, multiple tries, and all sorts of things. But that is the basic way that you create a draggable image activity. I really hope that was useful. Lots more free videos on teachertrainingvideos.com. Please come to the website. Please subscribe to the newsletters. About 25,000 subscribers, and there's a special offer on at the moment. And if you want updates on all my new videos, on the webinars, on the courses I run, etc., then please sign up. If you're not interested, you can click here. Lots of free videos. You might be particularly interested in the Moodle tutorials. So if you was to click here, lots of videos on different aspects of Moodle, and you simply just need to click on whichever one you're interested in, and you'll see that the video is underneath.
Okay, so I've logged
and ready to play. Okay. The other thing that you might find interested in is the top 12 videos. Those are the most popular videos on the website, and Russell's 5-minute blog, where I just focus on different technologies and spend 5 minutes showing you why they might be useful in your teaching and learning. And finally, you might want to follow me on YouTube. I do add up extra videos onto my YouTube channel that you won't find on the website. And thank you very much. Bye bye.